Hello viewers, I welcome you all. Today I want to discuss about GST audit section 35.5, whether GST audit is applicable for financial year 2021 or is it omitted. So first let me explain you history, union budget mein what was explained and why I'm sharing this update with you. Understand. See, as per section 44.2 of the CGST Act and as per section 35.5 of the CGST Act, every taxpayer whose aggregate annual turnover was greater than rupees 2 crores, which returns they were required to file annually, GSTR 9. Such taxpayers were required to file annual return and they were also required to file GSTR 9C, जिसको बोलते थे हम GST audit, reconciliation statement. Reconciliation between profit and loss and GSTR 9. Okay, now you are already aware whose responsibility was it? For GSTR 9 annual return, whose responsibility was it? It was the responsibility of the taxpayer. It was to be digitally signed through OTP or digitally signed by taxpayer themselves. GST auditor never ever signs annual return. But this GSTR 9C, the reconciliation statement, who used to digitally sign it? It was digitally signed by a chartered accountant, cost accountant, and it was their responsibility. GST auditor. We remember that? Correct. Now, all the taxpayers, you are aware, all the taxpayers, they used to give both the work, preparation of annual return as well as preparation of 9C to the auditors. ऐसे नहीं होता था कि 9 वो लोग बनाए 9C हमें देते थे. Both the returns as well as reconciliation statement, it was given either to chartered accountant or the cost accountant. Correct. Now what happened, all the errors, mistake, omission, whatever the GST auditor used to identify, whether it could be discrepancy in place of supply, time of supply, input tax credit, value of supply, reverse charge, whatever, all the discrepancy that the auditor used to identify, they were rectifying this and making payment in DRC03 by selecting sir annual return. Ye dekho, this I will show to you. You remember annual return and DRC03, there was one form DRC03. So whatever liabilities we were paying of the client, cause of payment we used to select as annual return, not the reconciliation statement. So we used to select annual return and we used to make the payment to the government. Correct? Now what happened in this case? What government thought in this case? GST Council, the government, they thought, they observed that they have earned additional revenue of around 3,176 crores by DRC03 when the taxpayers have selected annual return. So all the taxpayers whose responsibility is to file annual return, they are themselves disclosing and paying 3,176 crores. This is what government is thinking. And what government observed? That only additional tax of 392 crore was paid through DRC03 through reconciliation statement. They failed to appreciate the fact that annual return as well as reconciliation statement both were prepared by auditor. It was for the safety of the taxpayer that we were selecting annual return and not reconciliation statement. But government took it otherwise. The taxpayers have paid 3,176 crore on their own and the auditors have paid only 392 crore. So ye government ने सोचा. So in Union Budget 2021, in January 2021, what government proposed? Government seeks to omit section 35.5. It wants to remove the mandatory requirement of annual accounts, जो GSTR 9C था. Government has omitted that. Now there is only one annual return. Government has removed 9C. So there is no more signature of the GST auditor. A huge GST client base is gone. We know that. So GST audit is omitted. So many practicing chartered accountant, cost accountant, they were afraid and they are afraid that whatever client base they made, suddenly GST audit client demands is omitted, and it will be a huge revenue loss. It could be shutdown of the few CA offices also. Am I right? But one query too. This Union Budget 2021, will it be applicable from 1st April 2021? Okay, so is GST audited omitted from financial year 21-22, or is it omitted for financial year 2021 also? This is the query. So I am asking question whether GST audit is applicable for the financial year 2021 or not. Okay, so see this. One good news for all of you. This is one good news for all of you. See, whenever you log in your client base, go to returns, and when you check the annual return, verify whether annual return for 2021 9C is applicable or not. For a change, we can see GSTR 9C for the financial year 2021. You can also see the due date 31st of December 2021. So what is my view? I'm not sure, not 100% guarantee. This is my view that GST audit shall be applicable for financial year 2021, and after that it may be omitted. Okay, so my view is that GST audit is applicable for financial year 2021. We are required to do audit of the taxpayer, and that section 35(5) will be omitted from 1st April 21 for the financial year 21 and 22. So this was the important good news for all of you. Hope you have liked the lecture. I request you to share with maximum people so that they also get this benefit. Thank you so much, each and everyone. Goodbye.